Ladies and gentlemen, meet the new Mercedes-Benz Metris Worker. And if you remember at the Chicago Auto Show, Mercedes introduced the Sprinter Worker van. And basically this is a entry-level version of their popular mid-size van. And coming up right now, everything you ever wanted to know about this Metris Worker van.
Yeah, with the Metris Worker, we basically followed up on the success we had with the Sprinter Worker already, which has been great for us. And we were able to streamline the product, create some packages that we felt like are, but just bundle the most important features for our customers, and also took some of the stuff out that not all of our customers need and also don't want to pay for. So this is why we were able to bring the price down to an even more attractive price point now at $25,995.
Let's tell me what it has and then tell me what it doesn't have. So let's kind of go over what it's on the side.
Yeah.
So let's go over the numbers here.
Yeah, so I mean, again, it starts at $25,995. It has basically still all the same features as the regular Metris, with the payload, with the cargo volume, towing capacity. We have the same engine in there, we have the same transmission, same turning radius, service intervals, and definitely we also keep the same safety feature standard that we have in our regular Metris, because this is really something that is important to us with Mercedes-Benz to be a benchmark in safety.
So what do you and don't you get for $25,995? Well, I can tell you that right now.
What we did that is different now to the regular Metris is that we said, okay, what is really that the everyday worker out there needs of a van like this? He doesn't need maybe all the fancy colors, so we said let's offer this in white only, right? We also realized that we have, different to most of our competitors, we have in a regular Metris a wood floor standard. So we took this out because some of the customers really don't care about that. We also usually have in the regular Metris the 270-degree doors on the back standard. We took that out, so here only you have the 180 doors, which is good enough for most customers. And just with those kind of streamlining and bundling options, we get only the two different packages then on top with some additional features some of the customers might be interested in, and also looking at some production efficiencies with only the one color. And this, again, the bundling of the packages is basically all what we did to create a Metris Worker. And before we were looking at an entry price with the Metris of $28,950, and now we're down to $25,995.
Let's open the back door. Show me what's by the 270 doors. What's the difference?
The difference is very easy to show. So this is where it ends here, yeah, with the cargo worker in a Metris. What you get in a regular Metris, if that's important to you, you can actually put the doors right on the side of the vehicle all the way around. So this is not in your way, if you know. So if this or the wood floor, for example, is an important feature to a customer, he might be looking at the regular Metris to really get the customized van he's looking for, but just for the bread and butter, kind of vehicle, and to get the job done, we feel like this is fully efficient. And
what do people use a wood floor for? What kind of application would you use that for?
It depends what you do. I mean, a lot of people appreciate it. I mean, you get a better
sound insulation too.
You get a better sound insulation, absolutely. And also, with this, most people then put maybe like a floor mat in there or something. It can get slippery. But again, a lot of, especially with this size of a van, it's not so much as with a Sprinter where you really crawl in the vehicle and walk in the vehicle. So if you just put your tools here in the back, you don't need that wood floor necessarily, and you don't want to pay for it, right?
One of the nice things about this van, obviously, is it fits in a garage.
That is our big advantage, what we advertise, and how we say it fits in this new segment that is basically relatively new to the US market. Yes, you can get a small van if you need the garage ability, but then you have way less towing capacity, cargo capacity, and so on and so forth compared to a Metris cargo van. Or you get the large van and you have, similar numbers in those features, but then you can't get into the garage anymore.
So let's talk about the numbers. Let's talk about what you do get. So
yeah.
you get 2,500 pounds, right?
Cargo volume 186 cubic feet, towing capacity up to 5,000 pounds.
What's the fuel economy?
We get roughly 24 miles per gallon on a Metris. Yeah.
Combined, okay.
which is also on the same level as a small van, but
Yep.
you know, for a lot more of a van.
Right, right. And then you got a 7-speed automatic
Yes.
transmission.
That helps also with the fuel economy, right?
And then every 50,000 miles service interval.
Yes, yes. That is also benchmark in the segment.
And then of course 208 horsepower, 2 liter.
2-liter 4-cylinder gas engine. Yeah. Different to the Sprinter, we decided to go with the gas engine in the Metris because it's a different, you know, positioning of a vehicle. The Sprinter is more for like the long distance driving. Here we see this vehicle more in metropolitan areas, short distance driving. So we felt like the gas engine is the better choice here.
Yeah, and do you have a stop-start feature?
We do. Yeah, absolutely.
So that helps as well.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
So here's a softball question. What's your favorite part of the Metris?
My favorite part is the driving itself.
How does it drive?
Yeah, I feel like, I mean, when you look at also the steering wheel, you get the real Mercedes feeling when you get in here.
Yeah.
It really has some value, you know. And everybody I talk to, and I feel the same way. I drive it a lot myself, actually. And it really has a different kind of driving experience than most commercial vans, because you really get the kind of comfort like you were in a Mercedes-Benz passenger car, even though it's not a luxury vehicle, it's a real commercial van.
Now at $25,995, Mercedes is still a little bit more expensive than the competition from Ford and from Ram. But then again, Mercedes will say they've kept all those Mercedes virtues like safety, reliability, and they will say one of the best vans in the business. Of course, that's up to you to decide. As always, this is Roman reporting for the Fast Lane Truck. Remember, check out tfltruck.com for more news, views, and of course, real-world reviews.
Look, the vans. There's 4 vans.
Yeah, I think those are just the support crew for the bikes.
Ford Motor Company? Not for hire? I don't think so. Michigan plates?
Yeah, look at that. Transit Connects. Look at that. Yeah, and they're towing.